I could take you to the superfood, health food aisle in Whole Foods, and you would end up spending almost $250 for what's in this shake. So I can't emphasize to you enough how good this is for your body. But I want to share with you what's in it, because some of you don't really understand what's in it. And so I have this handy dandy little book to keep me on track. I've been using it for 5 years. What I love about it for me is that it gives me energy to keep me, sustained energy, to keep me going throughout my day. Hey Bridget, good morning girlfriend. Did you make your fat bombs yet? I love it because it's full of probiotics, prebiotics, antioxidants, minerals, superfoods, indigenous from around the world. Like y'all, they're going and they're getting non-GMO products, or ingredients rather, to put in Shakeology. And then it is put together in this superfood powder and bringing it to you to lower your cholesterol, to lower your A1C, to give you sustained energy, to fuel your body properly. Because let's face it, the nutrients in an apple today are not what the nutrients were in an apple 20 years ago. So it's giving you digestive enzymes, it's healing your gut, it's reducing inflammation. So all the things that you want to be putting in your body that your doctor is absolutely going to love, and I challenge you, take it to your doctor, let him look at it or her look at it. And I think they'll be very impressed with what's in it. And I just can't say enough good things about it. It's lowered my husband's A1C by 3 full points, and he's a type 1 diabetic. It was the thing that when we first started working out 6 years ago, I was losing weight, but he was not. And it was the thing that helped him start losing weight. And so, yes, I keep drinking it because it makes me feel good. Not so I want to lose additional weight, but because it makes me feel good from the inside out every single day. It causes my hair to grow like crazy and my nails to grow, and there's just so many benefits to it. It's like crazy. You don't just have to drink it though. And that's one of the reasons I'm coming to you today, is to show you that you can make other things with Shakeology. I've made these brain bites. I've made Shakeology protein bars. You can find those on my website at melissamcliam.com. I have made pancakes with them. I have made a pie with it. I've made cookies. You can make all kinds of things with Shakeology. And so this is just one of the recipes that I have used before. So let's get to it. Enough talking. Let's cook. All right, so first thing I'm going to do, and you can do this with vanilla Shakeology, cafe latte Shakeology. I'm doing it with regular chocolate Shakeology because that's my husband's favorite. And I'm putting in 2 scoops. Now, all you ladies who already use Shakeology, I want you to share with everybody else. Why do you like it? What is it helping you with? Would you share that with everybody in the comments below this video? Or while I'm making my Shakeology bites. So I've put in 2 scoops of chocolatey goodness. If you ladies that have been using Shakeology have extra Shakeology, this is a good way to use it up. And trust me, you're gonna love these if you've never made them before. The next thing I'm gonna do is, I'm kind of gonna guess, guys, I'm gonna fudge here, but you're supposed to put in 2 tablespoons of chocolate chips. I'm using the same chocolate chips I showed you yesterday, and there wasn't many left in this bag, so I'm just gonna use what's left in here. I think I got it all, and just a tiny bit more, because who doesn't like a little bit of cacao, right? Exactly. The next thing I'm going to add is my almond butter. So it's a full cup of almond butter. I'm using the Maranatha brand. Like I told you, I like this brand. I've just actually started using it, and I love it because it's no stir. I don't like stirring up that stuff. So I'm going to put in a whole cup. This stuff is so icky to get out. It's almost better, honestly, just to put it straight into your bowl. But sorry y'all hearing so much banging, but I gotta get it out. All right, so we're putting in a whole cup of almond butter. Now you can use peanut butter, you can use cashew butter. You don't have to use almond butter. We don't, look at there. We don't use peanut butter in our house because my son is allergic to it. So that is why I always use almond butter or cashew butter. I just preferably like the almond butter for this recipe. All right. The next thing I'm going to put in, I took a half a cup of almonds, raw almonds, y'all, nothing on them. Raw almonds, and I blended it up in this blender cup, and I'm going to pour that in. Next, get all that in there. That's kind of a binder for it. And then the other binder is, well, the binder actually is the peanut butter. Honestly, it's the almond butter, peanut butter, cashew butter, and then this honey. So I got pure honey. You want pure raw honey. Don't get like, you know, just pay attention to what's in your honey. You just want honey, ladies. So read your labels. Now, honestly, if it were just me making these and not doing this video, I probably would not measure this, but I'm going to measure it. We need a half a cup of pure raw honey. I think I'm barely going to have enough for this recipe, and I'm going to put it right into the bowl with everything else. So you can see there's not that many ingredients in this. It's just your Shakeology, honey, almond butter, a half a cup of almonds crushed up, and then your cacao chips. That's it, y'all. That's all there is to it. Now I'm going to take a big spatula and I'm going to mix it all together and get it all. You have to keep working with it because, I mean, the Shakeology is a lot of powder. So you have to just keep stirring and keep working with it until you get it the way you want it to look. And how you want it to look, honestly, and I'll show you when I get done. It's just going to take me a little bit here. You want it to look sort of doughy-like. I don't know how else to describe it to you. It's going to look like a big chocolate ball of dough when you finish, basically. You just keep working with it, keep scraping down the sides. Now, you don't have to use a spatula. Honestly, you can just use your hands the entire time. And eventually, I'm going to have to take my rings off and do just that. So, if you like playing with your food, this is a good way to do it. All right? So, just keep working with it. You're going to build some muscles while you make your Shakeology balls. And y'all, I really like this with cafe latte. I love that. That's amazing. If you haven't tried cafe latte, oh, it's the bomb. Now, and even people who don't like coffee like cafe latte. They really do. Except for my husband, of course. He does not. He thinks it's disgusting. And he accidentally grabbed some last week on his first trip to the mountains. He grabbed a whole bag of cafe latte. Lucky him. And he was like, this is gross. How do you drink this? I love it though. It's really good. And honestly, it's like half or a fourth of the caffeine that's in that's in a cup of coffee. Okay, so this is the consistency that you want it to look like when you get finished with it. And then you're going to take, or I take, these little mini muffin pans, and I'm going to take my rings off and put them to the side. And you're just going to come in here, make sure your hands are washed. you're going to come in and make little balls and then just put them into your little muffin tins. And that is all there is to it, y'all. And then what I do next is, so I'm just making these balls about 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inches at the most. And I should end up with about 16 or 20 Shakeology bites, balls, whatever you want to call them. And then I'm going to put them in the freezer, let them really harden up, and then I'll pull them out and put them into a gallon bag and let him take them to the mountains. Now you need to keep them in your refrigerator. They need to stay cold, so he'll have to put an ice pack in his cooler until he gets to where he's going. But y'all, you could pull a couple of these out. Da bomb, they are so good. So, Bridget, what did you say? I did not want to eat all of them now. I had 80% dark chocolate bar, so I just, oh, that was a good idea, Bridget. Way to go, girlfriend. And 80% cacao is even better than what I was using. That's awesome. Great job. And I know Jennifer made her fat bombs. I cannot wait to see y'all's results. I want you to be prepared to share your results on Sunday. And if you guys would like, we'll just keep this little group going. So see, that's what they look like when you're done. I'll put that to the side and finish making these, and then I'm gonna stick them in my freezer and I'll be good to go. So could you guys comment below which one, what's helped you so far with this little group, and would you be interested in me continuing this group for 1 more week? So that would be the full 14-day trial that you have with Beachbody On Demand. I would be giving you that support all the way to the end of your 14-day trial, and I'm going to give you some more recipes for next week that you can try out on this ketosis meal plan. So I have enough for 1 more ball. So let's see, I got 18 balls, because that one's not quite full. I'm gonna stick these in the freezer, let them harden up, wash my hands first, and he's good to go. If you guys have questions about making Shakeology bites, you can have 2 Shakeology bites. No more though. And if you find that, I found when I added the Shakeology bites to my K-Phase meal plan, it was too many carbs. So I even had to back down because I didn't have that much weight to lose. So if I got to have 1 Shakeology bite, that was a treat for me, because there are carbohydrates in Shakeology. And so you can't go overboard on the Shakeology bites. The fat bombs, you can have 2 a day, and the carbohydrates in those are like almost zilch, because there is hardly any carbohydrates. I think there's 7 carbohydrates in, what does this say? In 1 tablespoon, no, 2 tablespoons of almond butter, there's 7 carbohydrates. So you're getting about 7 carbohydrates when you do the fat bombs. You're gonna get a little bit more than that with the Shakeology bites. So, but they're yummy and delicious, and if you have Shakeology, highly recommend you try them. I have no idea if this would work with a different protein powder. I have nothing to compare it to. I just know it works this way. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye.